Welcome, everyone, to the annual Presidential Luncheon. I am honored to be your host today. For those who don't know me, I am not a former Miss Texas who I was told multiple times was the host last year, although I'm close. My name is Kylie Mae. I'm the head volleyball coach here at Weatherford College. Thank you. For those who didn't know that we have a volleyball team, and we're pretty freaking good. So get out to a match. When President Farmer asked me if I would be interested in emceeing a luncheon, I thought, great, yeah, I can do 20, 30 people, no big deal. Obviously, I vastly underestimated what a presidential luncheon is, because it's just a few more people, but it's fine. He said he wanted to honor me for being Coach of the Year last year. Thank you. But you better believe, if this is his way of honoring me, I will not be Coach of the Year this year. We'll begin the proceedings by standing and honoring America with the singing of our national anthem. We'll please stand.
Oh, say can you see by the dawn's early light what so proudly we hailed at the twilight's last gleaming, whose broad stripes and bright stars through the perilous fight o'er the ramparts we watch were so gallantly streaming, and the rocket's red glare, the bombs bursting in air, gave proof through the night that our flag was still there. Oh, Saint us that star-spangled banner yet wave o'er the land of the free and the home of the brave.
Thank you so much. That was Hannah Baker, who is a theater student here at Weatherford College and our very own WC Jazz Orchestra, led by Frederick Sanders. It's my honor today to introduce someone who I just met yesterday, but I felt like we were old friends once we met. She is bubbly and fun and talkative, and you can tell she loves Weatherford College. Her name is Jamie Bodiford Brinkley, and she is one of Weatherford College's biggest supporters in this community. In 2014, she received the Distinguished Alumna Award and recently joined the Board of Directors of Weatherford College Foundation. Jamie and her husband, Michael, generously established a scholarship endowment in their name and have been instrumental in the Charles and Polly Brinkley Scholarship Endowment established in Michael's parents' names. In addition to her volunteer work, Jamie is one of the most successful real estate agents in Parker County. Ladies and gentlemen, Jamie Bodiford Brinkley.
Thank you. You know, realtors have to have props here, okay? Thank you. First of all, thank you for inviting me to share some thoughts about Weatherford College. This is really a real love of mine, and yours too, or you wouldn't be here. First of all, as a community member, it's amazing the economic impact Weatherford College has made in our county, as well as the social and academic opportunities the citizens can participate at one time as the top 6 employer of Parker County. I think of Dr. Song, her concerts coming up, the jazz, Godspell. I mean, we don't have to go to Fort Worth anymore. We've got all the entertainment here, don't you think? But as a child growing up in Weatherford, my first recollection of the college was my piano recital that was held in Old Main when I was 7 years old. Back then, the courthouse and Old Main, this is Old Main, were the 2 big landmarks on South Main Street, along with the historical, beautiful homes that lined South Main, until 1968, when the College Board was very, very brave and took a big leap and took the old McFarland home and made it into this beautiful campus where it is today. And I told Dr. Farmer I will be giving these to the president's office, and he can have some little props for showing people how precious Old Main was, besides our wonderful books. But anyway, back then, there was an old gym across the street where the Weatherford Public Library used donated space from college on the 2nd floor. And it was quite daunting in those days when your mother would drag you up the 2nd floor to get books. And those were real steep steps. Anybody remember that? Raise your hand. Okay, I see a few in there. Sammy, you remember that too, you bet. Well, I think of the love stories at Weatherford College. One in particular were my in-laws, Charlie and Polly Cranford Brinkley, who met and married thanks to Weatherford College. They used to go to Shandor Gardens for a free date during World War II, where the internationally acclaimed portrait artist Douglas Shandor allowed the students to watch him paint because of gas rationing and no one had cars to drive back then. In fact, now I'm selling a part of Weatherford College's history. You think, how do you do that? Well, if y'all know, behind CVS, there's a beautiful Victorian old mansion, I call it, 202 East Lee. Well, that was once the Weatherford College basketball team's dorm. Did y'all know that? Well, 2 featured players were Oprah Winfrey's boyfriend of 35 years, successful businessman Stedham Graham that I got to meet when he came back here several years ago, and Harvey Catchings, a 6'9" basketball player. He came for this spring when we honored him as an outstanding alum. Well, Harvey spoke this past April about his experience as a young black student in Weatherford in the early 70s and how welcoming the people of Weatherford were, whether in stores or restaurants. He said that his experience at Weatherford was very special and he could not believe all the improvements on the campus today. My first recollection of a college president was Dr. Vernon Parrott. Dr. Parrott was an elder at the South Main Church of Christ where my family attended, and he was such a grand and dignified man. He was just daunting, his appearance and his style, the way he carried himself. Well, his son-in-law, Jack Noble White, founded the Texas Boys Choir and the Texas Girls Choir. And I don't know if you knew this, we have another connection. Our former band director at Weatherford High School, Dr. Jerry Beershank, he led the Texas Boys Choir later years. So Weatherford has had musicians all these years. Well, the college soared to greatness through the years. Today, Weatherford College sits as the only community college in the niche.com top 10 in Texas, with Rice, TCU, SMU as the top 3, and Weatherford College is number 9. If you didn't know that, woohoo! Do look that up. It's niche, niche.com. Thanks to all of you in this room who made it possible. I'm so proud when driving clients around the community looking at houses. Well, we go by the campus. Well, they learn a lot about Weatherford College in about 3 minutes because I start the brag book going. I tell them that we're the oldest continuous college in Texas, that we have a 4-year program in nursing and education. I brag about the fine arts with the Steinway recognition, the Major League Baseball players that they've graduated, the rodeo team #1, beating the 4-year universities. I saw the rodeo team a while ago, and guys, you won't believe this. There was only one person from Texas. Where are you, rodeo team? I can't see them. And they're just incredible young people. They really are. And then I think about what's happening in basketball here, golf, and now volleyball with Coach May. Isn't that exciting? Oh my gosh. Well, we can give applause for that. I give credit to local donors through the years, such as the Durants, the Stewarts, the Wiggs, the Kingsley, the Dawses, Gilchrist, Grogans, and Alcock, and many others. Now our foundation is is getting so many business leaders involved. I see Brent Goff out there, and thank you, Brent, for your leadership. He's doing a great job. Well, the list goes on and on, thanks to all of you, the staff and faculty and the citizens. In the late 1980s, I had an opportunity to work for a state senator, and we had 23 counties in our district. It was quite encompassing. Well, I remember visiting community colleges such as Cisco, Ranger, Hill County, and Cleburne, and I'd drive back to Weatherford, and I'd see that beautiful campus sitting on the hill and thinking, ours is prettier than theirs, you know? And it was so much more growing, and it's just exciting what's happened. Thinking back, for some of your newer faculty and staff and some of the young students here, we've had some outstanding alumnus through the years, and I'm going to take just a few minutes to name some names, and you'll remember and probably recognize some of these. First of all, Speaker of the House of Representatives, Jim Wright, was a Weatherford College cheerleader and president of the student body. I was president in 1972 when Jim was named Outstanding Alum, and how thrilled he was honored. In fact, on the way back to Fort Worth, he said in the car, he received a better education at Weatherford College in oratory and debate than he ever got at UT Austin. I didn't tell them that in Austin, but he did tell us that. I'm a witness to that. Another alumnus, former Congressman Fritz Lanham, authored the foundational trademark law that we still use today called the Lanham Act. His home of his father, Governor S.W.T. Lanham, sits on one city block on Alamo Street. Do drive by there. There's a historical marker there. I think about General Hood Simpson, our World War II hero, and Lieutenant Jack Knight, who gave his life as a Medal of Honor. I think of Roy Keaton. If you don't know Roy Keaton's name, he's buried out at Greenwood Cemetery. There's a historical marker at his grave, and he was the first Director General. He ran Lions Club International for 25, 30 years into the largest service organization in the world, and he's from Weatherford College. I think of Dr. Joe Franz, a most notable Texas history professor at UT, who directed the oral history project for the LBJ Library, one of the great Texas historians. Many, many books he wrote, if you have a chance to read some of them. Of course, I'd be remiss if I did not remember our beloved attorney, Jack Borden, who once recalled on our radio show that if it were not for Weatherford College, he would not have been able to further his education. For you see, Jack had to drop out of high school at Weatherford during the Depression and accompany his dad, Sam, to Arizona to do manual labor. He was told by UT Austin if he completed his 2 years at Weatherford College, he could come without a high school diploma. Well, he did. And did he make it well in law? He received his law degree. He came back to Weatherford, was chosen for the FBI. He was also elected district attorney in Weatherford, or in Parker County, and mayor of Weatherford, and was one of Weatherford College's greatest fans until his death at the age of 103. His beautiful wife, Edith Jordan Borden, was an English instructor at Weatherford College. She studied law with Jack, passed the bar without ever going to law school, and was the first female attorney in Parker County. Jack encouraged people through the years as he wrote their wills and taught them about their trusts and endowments to give to Weatherford College. The 300 acres the college received from the Carter family, where the new Chick-fil-A is being relocated, was the Carter Farm. There are others too numerous to mention that he and Ivy Hand were so generous to give of their time to this beautiful institution. I give a sincere shout to the current Weatherford College Board. I see you, Dan. Thank you for all y'all do. And all the past board members who have served these past 154 years. So I think it's fitting to recognize today one of our own, the first Weatherford College alum to become president of Weatherford College, the 20th president in the 21st century. A proud graduate of Weatherford High School and Weatherford College, he and his lovely wife, Kathleen, are parents to twins, Madeline, a senior at TCU, and Alexandra, who's at the pharmacy school at UT Austin, and Ben, who's a senior at Aledo. Dr. Farmer, it's so exciting for the community to witness your leadership and vision as you write our name in new books of fame. The excitement of Weatherford College is contagious, and we are proud to call you our own. Let's all welcome President Todd Farmer. Thank you.
Thank you so much, and thank you, Jamie Bodiford Brinkley, for your kind words. Well, welcome to the 2023 Presidential Luncheon. How about our student musicians and all of our student groups that are represented today? Would you please join me in one more round of applause? Thank you, students, for being here today. I really appreciate all that you do. I want to challenge you to improve yourself here, then improve the world. I also want to thank our team members from Wise County for driving in today. It's great to see each of you. And I see so many community stakeholders, Weatherford College Board of Trustees, Weatherford College Foundation members in the audience. Thank you all for being here. Our NJCAA Conference Commissioner, Stan Feaster, is with us today. Thank you for being here, Stan. Welcome to Weatherford Mayor Paul Paschal and his lovely wife, Courtney. We're honored to have you with us. We have our Weatherford Chamber of Commerce President, Tammy Gazzola, and our East Parker County Chamber of Commerce President, Lisa Flowers, with us. And we are so proud to partner with you to support our business community. So thank you for all that you do for our businesses. We're honored to have State Representative Glenn Rogers with us here today. Thank you, Representative Rogers, for all of your support of both our community and our college. We have so many bank presidents, business executives, and VIPs. I can't name you all, but it's great to see each of you. Thanks to your collective efforts, Weatherford College has reached new heights. You have proven that Weatherford College can be truly exceptional. You have shown that our community is a very special place and that our people are second to none. Enrollment is up, our new bachelor's degree programs continue to grow, and all but one of our athletic squads advanced to postseason play last year. Our baseball team advanced to the World Series for the first time in program history. Our men's basketball team had their best season in 15 years. Our tennis team advanced to the national tournament for the second year in a row. Our volleyball squad shocked the NJCAA when they won the conference championship in their inaugural season. And our WC Rodeo team advanced to the College Nationals Finals Rodeo for the 19th consecutive season. Go Coyotes! Last year, we had 48 student athletes named to the NJCAA All-Academic. WC's volleyball, women's basketball, baseball, softball, women's tennis, and the men's golf team were all recently honored by the National Junior College Athletic Association as Academic Teams of the Year. 2 more former WC baseball players were recently selected in the Major League Baseball draft. 45 WC baseball players have been drafted by the MLB since the program began in 2003. The same discipline that leads to success on the competition surfaces leads to success in the classroom and in life. Excellence is our norm, both in the classroom and on the competition surfaces. We are aggressively marching forward, and we are just getting started. Improve yourself here, then improve the world. Service is one of the 3 pillars of the higher education mission of teaching, scholarship, and service. Our integrity as an institution will be defined by how well we care for the least among us. This year, as I considered possible recipients of the Presidential Service Award, many, many names came to mind. Whether providing community flu shots, building Habitat for Humanity homes, supporting the area food bank, providing Meals on Wheels, or engaging in a myriad of other service opportunities, please know that you are making a difference. I had the wonderful problem of mentally reviewing the collective service of an army of individuals, each of whom improve the human condition on a daily basis. Ultimately, one person who has faced extraordinary challenges permeated my thoughts. We all have days when we wake up on the wrong side of the bed and we just don't feel our best. This person makes no excuses and courageously puts her best foot forward, no matter the circumstance. When her mother was diagnosed with a terminal disease, endured tough medical treatments, and ultimately passed away, this person picked herself up and kept doing the best job she could possibly do. She collaboratively developed and led our quality enhancement plan and supported our institutional reaccreditation. Then came the heartbreaking news that she too was facing a serious health condition. What began as a little slower walk to her office later required the use of a cane and ultimately a wheelchair. If anyone had an excuse to complain or to not be positive, it was this courageous lady. Declining health would not stop her. Medical treatments and complications would not stop her. Absolutely nothing was going to prevent her from living her very best life and from serving this noble institution. Tracy McKinley, for your unwavering service to Weatherford College and the broader community, it is my honor to present you with the 2023 Presidential Service Award. We have produced Grammy Award-winning artists, professional athletes, and countless dynamic business and community leaders. We've awarded a record number of scholarships, and the net assets of the Weatherford College Foundation continue to grow. We are leveraging state agency money, raising private funds, and being awarded federal, state, and philanthropic grants like never before. Together, we will continue to surge forward. We will form additional partnerships, carve new pathways, expand educational opportunities, and create new knowledge. Improve yourself here, then improve the world. The presidential core values of faith, hope, and love are at the heart of our institutional culture. Faith in our students, faculty, staff, and community. Hope that our shared vision can even be brighter than our distinguished past. And love. A love that transcends all that divides us and flows uncontrollably from the hilltop of Weatherford College to every student in the Weatherford College service area. Carrie Waller, please join me on stage. As our athletic secretary, Carrie was very busy when Weatherford College had 5 sports. Now we have 10. Carrie not only takes care of our student athletes, she mothers them and loves them. She loves Weatherford College and she loves this community. Carrie Waller, for your love of our students, our college, and our community, it is my pleasure to award you with this core value coin. Congratulations. This year, I ask you to join me and to embrace faith, hope, and love like never before. And this year, I ask you to love one another and this incredible institution like never before. And this year, I ask you through love to change lives like never before. To the students who are present today, to the students who may be watching via live stream, and to the students who may view this recording in the future, I challenge you to improve yourself here, then improve the world. Our faculty and staff care about you and your success. Our generous donors care about you and your success. Our community cares about you and your success. You are our highest priority. You're surrounded by people who care about you and want you to succeed. Weatherford College is your college. This is your opportunity to work hard and turn your dreams into reality. I challenge you to seize this opportunity. Make a better life for yourself. Realize the American dream. Improve yourself here, then improve the world. To the faculty, staff, community stakeholders, both present and viewing online, I say thank you for your dedication to our students. I sincerely thank you for spending yourself in a worthy cause. Together, we begin yet another new chapter in the distinguished history of Weatherford College. Together, we protect and preserve the precious flame of knowledge. You are important to our cause. Collectively, you are Weatherford College. So now I leave you with a short poem about self-reliance and perseverance by William Ernest Henley, entitled Invictus. Out of the night that covers me, black as the pit from pole to pole, I thank whatever gods may be for my uncontrollable soul. I fell clutch of circumstance, I have not winced nor cried aloud. Under the bludgeonings of chance, my head is bloody, but I'm bowed. Beyond this place of wrath and tears looms but the horror of the shade, and yet the menace of the years finds and shall find me unafraid. It matters not how straight the gate, how charged with punishments the scroll. I am the master of my fate. I am the captain of my soul. Students, improve yourself here, then improve the world. May God bless you, may God bless Weatherford College, and may God bless the United States of America. Thank you.
Thank you, President Farmer. Thank you to Jamie and Hannah and the Jazz Orchestra for your contributions as well. It really is a great time to be at Weatherford College and to be a Coyote. Now it's time for what everyone clearly came for, free lunch. Our top-notch food services department has lunch set out in Texas Hall, right outside these doors. We'll start the line on the east side of the building, which for those of you who are wondering which way east is, it is that side of the building over there. And there are tables set up outside the west side of the building. Thank you all so much for being here. We appreciate everyone's support of Weatherford College. I hope to see all of you at a volleyball game in the very near future. Go Coyotes!